I work at the Texas Water Development Board in the Coastal Science Department. We have a long history of monitoring water quality conditions in all the estuaries and bay systems along the Texas Gulf Coast. So right now we have 11 coastal monitoring buoys that are slated for deployment all the way from up north in Sabine Lake all the way down south in the lower Laguna Madre. We chose the specific areas for deployment based on whether or not there were data gaps, either in our data or in other data that we use. The data that we collect from these buoys help to calibrate and validate the hydrodynamic and hydrologic models that we either develop in-house or help to develop with other universities and agencies. And those models then help with a variety of different applications, from freshwater inflow calculations to oil spill trajectory, prediction, and response. We're out here at Joe Beeson Park in the Oak Island area, just east of Trinity Bay, and we're getting ready to deploy our Trinity Bay and East Galveston Bay coastal monitoring buoys.
Yeah, buddy. Ooh, perfect.
First, while the boat's still on land, we want to get all the equipment set up on the boat so that it's easier to connect the chain and rope that'll connect the mooring blocks to the buoy itself. Each buoy is equipped with 2 concrete mooring blocks that weigh about 320 pounds each. And then underneath the buoy, there's another 80 to 100 pound counterweight block that helps to kind of stabilize the buoy so it doesn't get knocked around in the current and waves. For these 2 deployments on Trinity Bay and East Galveston Bay, we're working with the U.S. Geological Survey to deploy these buoys, and the Geological Survey will be the ones deploying the instrumentation for these stations, so they will be the ones collecting the water quality parameters. We found that working together, we can cover a lot more ground by providing that maintenance support and that other operational support to each other, either through agreements that we have with these other agencies or funding that we can provide to other agencies to help maintain these stations. Once we're out on the water at the deployment site, we strategically place the blocks in the water and then place the buoy in the water at a predetermined distance from the blocks so that the ropes stay nice and tight. So the buoys are collecting both water quality and meteorological parameters. On the water quality side, we're collecting temperature and salinity, as well as dissolved oxygen, pH, chlorophyll, and our meteorological sensors collect things like wind speed and direction, precipitation, humidity, and radiation. Anyone that's interested in the data can access that data from our website, waterdatafortexas.org. The Tex Mesonet website also hosts our meteorological data when those stations get up and running. I think a lot of researchers, universities, other government organizations, nonprofit organizations find the data that we collect extremely valuable. A lot of them don't have the team or the resources to conduct the sort of data collection that we do on a regular basis. So our partnerships with these organizations and with these other government entities are extremely important to be able to fill in those critical data gaps.